How you doing, Capricorn? I'm Tanya Lee, the Shadow Priestess of Harmonia, and welcome to your July Tarot July Tarot reading. I was just talking about my Mastering the Mirror workshop, so maybe that's why I just said workshop. But you know what? It feels like a workshop sometimes when we're doing these monthly readings with how much we cover. And we do cover a lot, Capricorn. So welcome. We are going to get right onto it. There's a lot of different areas that we're going to be focusing on. Reminder that this is just a general reading, guys. So just take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not force anything to fit. And the workshop that I was talking about, or well, I was mentioning subconsciously, is Mastering the Mirror. Mastering the Mirror begins July 8th. I have 3 spots open. That's it. All right. I'm capping it at 10. 10 individuals are going to be 6 weeks in a digital course with me with accountability check-ins, guys. This is meant to do during your own time. We're just having those check-ins, and the check-ins, if you can't meet the group ups on Saturday, they are recorded so that you can watch and listen. And we still have other ways of connecting during the week, because I know that there's so many different people here in different timelines, different parts of the world, and that's how it's designed to be. Okay, so you still will have that connection with your individuals, but it's to help you get to know yourself in a new way. And there's challenges here that you're trying to get over, whether it's a breakup, whether it is self-esteem, whether it is, wanting to manifest something better for your life, like money or a new job. Check it out. Check it out. All of the information is on my website, Capricorn at harmoniafriends.com. My tier 2 members get that $250 off. All right, let's get started though, shall we? We're going to get started. Enough on that. Let's look at the overall energy of this month. We're going to be using the Blessed Bee deck this is a Lucy Cavendish deck. This is an oracle deck to see where we are and the energy here for you, Capricorn. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters. Spirit, what is going on for Capricorn? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? It says, it's a 29. So it's 11. It says a blessing on a battle that cannot be avoided. So be prepared for a fight. Be prepared for a fight. This can't be avoided. You're going in this fight regardless. Ready or not, it's coming. All right. I almost want to say this is Tower energy, but I also feel the 5 of Wands energy here with that. But let's see what that 29 is about. Okay. I mean, it could be a good fight, fighting for your beliefs, fighting for things here, but this is unavoidable. You can't get through this one. Okay. It says, Capricorn, battles in our lives are not always the way we have seen them depicted. They may not be a fight or a confrontation or the clash of swords swinging. Most of us do not want the battle. We want the peace and to talk and parlay our way through the differences and the difficulties in our lives. Many times we may walk away knowing that the battle will bring more damage than we can face. And at other times, we must walk through the fires of confrontation and go into a battle we did not want, but which we can no longer be avoided. So this is the blessing of those who have to face the battle they wish was not theirs to fight, but has become clear that they have no choice but to confront, to bring out their arms and to fight. You are confronting someone, for some of you. Okay. There's going to be a fight. Yes. Right. Capricorn's like, well, I'm not a fighter. Now Capricorns can get angry. I know. I got some Capricorns in my life. They can get angry. All right, let's see. Before we get into the challenge of the past, I want to see where you are on the Fool's Journey. That's just the major arcana cards from the Fool to the World. I pulled out the Dungeons and Dragons deck. That's just the major arcana cards on this deck. No reversals during this part or when we're talking over the past. This is just the overall energy here, where you are on the journey, on the Fool's Journey. So this is alignment. You see how you're at peace? You see how you got that Sagittarius energy here? Look at all of that screaming, though, behind you, and you're keeping that noise out. This is unavoidable. There is something surrounding you. There is something surrounding my Capricorns that I almost want to say you want to turn around and tell these people to shut up. Okay? Like, shut up. I am trying to be presently at peace, but there is something here that is screaming behind you. Screaming, wants your attention, okay? It's something here where it's completely focused, all right? There's your own energy here with the devil energy. But I feel like you're kind of it's something toxic. It's something toxic that is disturbing your peace, Capricorn. What's this about? What is this about? Let's see. Now, the challenge of the past doesn't have to be last month. It could be a plethora of things, but the reason we need to know about the past is because it's pulling into the energy of this month, and it might be something that needs to be cleared. All right. Let's see. We're using the literary tarot. What does the literary tarot deck have to say? No reversals during this part. We have the Four of Parchment. Oh my gosh, look at all these timelines. Now that's the Christmas story, or is that called the Christmas story? The Charles Dickens thing, you know, where the past, future, and the present, past, present, and the future. You go through the stages. That's Scrooge's story. My gosh, I feel like there is your timelines are all crashing here. All right. You have something from the past and you have something in the future that you kind of fear, but in your present energy, you are trying to remain calm. You're holding on. Now, Scrooge was the biggest miser of them all, right? Because, you know, that's just things that had to be. Ace of Parchment. You got some news coming your way. And I feel like it's an opportunity here to get out. Like you might, somebody might be disturbing your peace, but I feel like you have to open your door and get out and like defend this. Okay. I feel like you are defending an opportunity here. You're trying to make peace. You do not agree with how something is being done. You might be dealing with a penny pincher, but if not, it's kind of like I've had enough. I know my worth. You have a new opportunity here. You see it. You want it. It's unavoidable. The only way you're going to get it, though, is to get out of that situation that you're in. You've been in some kind of dark, I'm going to just sit here, remain calm. I'm going to ignore it. I don't know who's around you that's making all that noise, but it's pretty heavy around you. All right, we're going to use now my favorite deck, which is the medley deck. Reversals are now up for the medley deck. This is what's ahead for you. What's ahead for you in July, or whenever you're listening to this. All right, we have the King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy here. The Knight of Pentacles reverse and the Two of Swords. You now have hit, I have no choice. You have been indecisive about this. You are going to, you don't want this offer anymore. You're fed up. This has brought you lack. You're either at a dead-end job, in a dead-end relationship, could even freaking be both. I don't know. But this long-termness of like, I'm going to stay in it or I'm going to ignore it and just try to be, you know, have my peace. It's being disturbed. Okay. You know, you have to cut this out. You're holding that Sith, like, I got to cut this out. All right. The King of Swords is very authentic, but is by the book, states the facts. Here's my resignation. Here's the divorce papers. I can't take this anymore. I know I'm going to be the heartbreaker. King of Swords here with the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords. You are breaking up, or you are breaking up an old pattern. Could be a friendship, could be a relationship, could be a job. But what's coming forward is that you know that you're taking a loss. But it's not worth, like, the loss is worth it. You're fine with that portion of it, but I think you're tired of fighting this or pretending or trying to make your peace with this. It's unavoidable. What's in that King of Swords? Unavoidable. You want to move on. You don't want to lie about this anymore. Six of Swords with that King of Swords, the Seven Swords. See, you've been trying to keep the peace and trying to say that you're cool, that you're fine. But whatever environment you're in, or the people that you're surrounded with, or a particular person, it doesn't light you up, doesn't make you feel safe, doesn't make you feel secure. Some of you are in a toxic relationship that you know you got to get out of. But it's like, I want calmer waters. And I feel like this is not a secret anymore. You're going to be speaking this up. You're going to either be moving. You're going to start looking for a new job. You're going to, tell somebody off, This is a journey. This is an ending. This is huge for you. This is Scorpio energy now, Capricorn. It's time for change. There's something about being the villain, being the bad guy, the bad gal. You see, this wasn't suiting you anymore, but you also knew that you had to get up, that this was disturbing your peace too much, and that you had to find a new location, a new job, something here where you had to move out of the scenario. It wasn't serving you anymore. It was almost impossible to be at peace in this individual or the situation, that whatever you were at. It's kind of like, I know I got to be the one that does it. I also feel like you had an opportunity here. You see this little robin holding, looks like it's one of those megaphone things. Like, I feel like you had an opportunity sometime in the spring that maybe you were on the fence of taking, whether it was a new opportunity for a job or an opportunity here to confront. At one point you didn't, but this month you're like, this is unavoidable. I'm taking too much of a loss. Some of you were taking a financial loss because of this, because you stayed into this too long. Hierophant reverse, unconventional. See, you're not doing something by the books anymore, or you're ending a contract. So either you're leaving a job, or you've learned your lessons and said, you know what, I'm thinking out of the box. I'm going to do something on my own. Some of you may even be your own entrepreneur if you're into that. But if not, it's kind of like, I'll be a freelancer, I'll do contractor, I'll do whatever it takes. I'm not staying in this dead end relationship, this dead end job, this dead end friendship, whatever it is. I do feel being unconventional or breaking up a contract of some sort. It's just so final. It's just so unavoidable at this point for you, Capricorn, that I feel like it was just too stagnant being in that energy for far too long. Let's see what the gains and losses are for you this month. When I do the gains and losses, I do the Rider Waite deck. This is the vintage deck. It's one of my favorite decks. I typically use this one for gains and losses. I don't do reversals on this portion, only on the what's ahead. We have, now here, gaining some burden here, probably because you're taking accountability. Yeah. See, you're gaining a new opportunity. Some of you are taking a new offer. You have to start over again. Once, starting over, you have to let go of something here. It's a 10, it's a completion. But I feel like what you are gaining is a new opportunity with new responsibilities that may make you feel a little bit weighed down, but it's because you had to let something go. Okay. So I do feel like there is an opportunity that you're gaining. It could be more responsibility or proving not yourself to the past, but to the future. Okay. For whatever that means. All right. And this may just be an offer of just putting yourself back out there if you're looking for a job or you're looking for a relationship. Let's see what the losses are. Although I don't really feel any losses other than this person here or the situation here where you felt like it was dead anyway. We have the King of Cups, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, could be dealing with a water sign here, and the 10 of Pentacles. So what you're losing is a false environment. Okay. Now this is something here that you really grew with. Okay. So this is either a long-term job or a long-term relationship, or this person is family. And it's kind of hard to cut family off, but I do see that now the king of cups, know this, is very loving and unconditional. I don't feel that this individual was unconditional or the situation was unconditional. I feel you have a lot of love. You have a lot of intuition. You're very empathetic and loving. And it's kind of like, I think what kept you to remain calm is because you did love so much. You did not want to hurt a person's feelings, or you did not want to have to move on from a job that you were really hoping that was going to finally see your worth. But there is a loss. So you are losing this because this is a false security. It wasn't really bringing you anything here, but that's what it feels like, at that particular time in this portion of it. All right. What is the final message, Spirit, you have? This is the advice portion. What advice do we have? I forget which Oracle deck we're using, to be honest. I pulled it right on here, but Let's see what advice here we have for Capricorn. Final advice here regarding this transformation, this fight. We have the waxing gibbous. It says, it is okay to change the direction. It is okay to change the direction. See, I think that for a lot of you, you tried to be at peace. You tried to work things out. You know, you wanted to, but you're just, it's not working out anymore. It's unavoidable. You've changed your mind. You don't want to be in this energy anymore. You're turning a different leaf here. I just feel like, you know, this used to make you happy, but now it feels like going away from this will make you happy. And I see a lot of you doing that, you know, and that may mean that you may lose an individual who does not feel the same way about you walking away or taking on a new path or being upset with you. Okay. All right, guys, that's what I have for your reading for July. Like I said, would love to see you over at Harmonia Friends. You can check out my free group on Facebook too. Sometimes I post exclusive content out there every once in a while. It's a cool group. But if not, this is where we part ways. You guys have a good one and take care.